my friends, we have got such a great video for you today. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We are going to do a budget with me where I am going to show you percentage-wise our monthly budget where everything goes. I'm going to give you 5 fun, inexpensive, basically free frugal hacks you can do, and then I am going to share with you a 3-ingredient roasted potato recipe that will change your life forever. Not kidding, that good, okay? So if this all sounds interesting to you, please stick around. This is the channel Frugal Money Saver. My name is Emmy, my husband is Paul, and we are an early retirement couple living in the state of New York. How we live on less money, but actually more abundantly. We live a simpler life, and we just show you how we go about doing it. So if this sounds interesting, hit that subscribe button. Come on in, be part of our frugal family, and by all means, give this a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Okay, so let's start. I am going to start with our budget because I know when we did the Q&A, you had asked what percentage of our budget goes where. Several people had asked that. And I thought that it wouldn't be good in a Q&A because I actually wanted to make a visual pie for you so you could see exactly where our monthly money goes. What are we spending it on? How is this working for us? So I'm going to show you that in a minute. But I want to clarify one category. You're going to see a miscellaneous category for 12%. That covers any kind of far out thing that we have not budgeted for. So we are talking if a lock breaks on our front door, which just happened and we had to fix it. If there is a plumbing repair and Paul needs to run out and get a part for that. If there is a birthday and we need to attend a party and we need to bring a gift. I'm talking vacations. So that is what the miscellaneous category is. I don't want you to see it and say, well, that seems like a big chunk of money. Where is that going? It goes to anything that comes up unexpected, and it also, if we can take it and put it away, we do. But it seems like sometimes life just gets in the way and little things crop up. I made up a pie graph so you could see exactly budget-wise what percentage of our income goes where. So you're going to see number 1 is health insurance at 35% of our monthly income. Number 2 is our taxes. That includes our school taxes and our land taxes at 14% of our monthly income. Next comes miscellaneous at 12%. That could be anything other than our necessary expenditures. That's unexpected expenses. Anything that could happen to come up that we need that extra income for. Next is tithing at 10%. Food comes in at 9% of our monthly budget. Insurance for the car and house comes in at 5%. Our home heating oil comes in at 4%. Gasoline from the cars come in at 4%. Our cell phones come in at 3%. Our pets, care, vet, food, etc. come in at 2%. Our electric comes in between 1 and 2%. And our FiOS internet comes in between 1 and 2%. If you have any questions about that, just link them down below. But you can see that the majority of our money goes to healthcare right off the bat, and our land and school taxes. We pay an astronomical amount for our land and school taxes. New York is known for its high taxes. And yes, we pay them. The only plus that I have never mentioned to you about the state, well, not the only plus about the state of New York, but one of the positive things is it does not take state income tax out of Paul's pension. We do have to pay federal income tax. New York State does not tax a New York State pension, probably because we were giving them so much money all these years. So now I want to share with you a couple of little frugal hacks that we use around the house just to repurpose, reuse, and just make things stretch a little further. These are the cutest little honey containers. We don't eat a lot of honey, so when these little guys go on sale, we grab one. I could not throw this little bottle away. It's recyclable, so I know it would be recycled, but I just couldn't do it. I'm like, what could I use this for? Well, I came up with a little hack, but it was all sticky, as you can hear. It's got the label, when I took it off, never quite came off. So I'm going to hand it over to my husband, and he's going to show you how to get the sticky glue off without using a harsh chemical. So I'm going to just hand this to him.
This little guy's got some sticky glue left on it from peeling the label off. How do we get that glue off without damaging this little container? My wife wants to use it for a project, so what I decided to try was I took some duct tape or Gorilla tape or something, whatever you have in the house, electrician's tape, and I cut off a small piece like so, and I take the sticky part of it and I rapidly press it on and off just like this, and it lifts the old glue right off of the container. Look at that.
And you're not using any like harsh chemicals, which I like.
No chemicals. It's just that the glue on the tape is stronger than the glue on the plastic, so it lifts it right off. And you want to pull it. And there it is.
Yeah.
No more glue. The back label I already did before. Look at that. You just take it off.
Paul cleaned out my little friend. I'm telling you, this is the cutest thing. Now, what am I going to do with it? Well, because I don't want to waste it, I think it's really cute. I wash my dishes by hand, you know that. And I have a giant bottle of dish soap because I buy it in the bigger bottles because it costs less. And what I am going to do is take this and I am going to fill this little guy, and he is now going to be my soap dispenser. I love the idea of this sitting on my sink. Much better than this big ugly bottle. I think it is adorable, and I am repurposing this little guy into a perfect little dish soap dispenser. I'm sorry, I think this is too cute. Would you rather have this on your sink or would you rather have this? Both of them have to be recycled. I understand that, but I'm keeping this one. I have another little fun hack for you. You know the foaming soaps that Bath & Body Works sell? They are my absolute favorite. And when they are empty, I'm extremely sad, but they are expensive. So what I do is keep the containers. They will work with any kind of liquid soap like a shower gel. What I do, and this is my hack, literally take, I'm going to show you the side of the bottle this way. You're literally going to take just a little bit. You don't want to shake the container. You want to gently rock it. Now and you have to add the water in slowly. Again, you're going to be doing this in your bathroom. You're not going to be doing it at the kitchen table. And you got to put the water in slowly. If you go in too fast with the water, it is going to bubble. And then what you do is put your lid on and gently rock it. Just like this. You want to get that bottom all mixed up. The trick is pour it in slowly. Do it over your sink. Be careful the water's not too hot. And then are you ready? Look at this. And we have got wonderful foaming hand soap for a fraction of the cost that you would pay at Bath & Body Works. So you can buy a cheaper shower gel, use just a little bit, and you have got some great foaming hand soaps. Just make sure you save your bottles if you buy them and keep reusing them. Do you ever get flyers thrown at the foot of your driveway? They come in these little plastic bags. The local newspaper company will take your store advertisements. Once a week we get these, and they come in these bags. Don't throw these bags out. A lot of people just toss them thinking, what can you do with them? We keep a stash of them in our car for puppy pickup duty when we take Dixie out for a walk, or if we are on a road trip. You always want to be considerate and clean up after your dog. and these work perfectly. You're repurposing them, and you can wear it as a glove, and you pick it up and you can just pull it through. But make sure it doesn't have a hole in it, and then you can just tie it and toss it. These work amazingly well if we're out and about, because Dixie comes a lot of places with us. My last little hack that I want to share with you. Here in New York, and I know a lot of states, are now not allowing plastic bags at the grocery store unless you purchase them. So that means all of us are bringing our own bags to the grocery store, and actually it's a great idea because we are leaving a smaller footprint by doing that. So my suggestion is to you, with the holidays coming up, before you wrap a gift, see if you can find, whether it be in the dollar store or wherever, inexpensive reusable bags that you can put the gift in and people can reuse over and over, so they're not just tossing it. Paper gift bags are wonderful and people do reuse those, but I think these are even more practical and people will use them even more than just a special occasion. My point exactly. A dear friend, look at the size of this bag, gave us a gift last Christmas, and we use this every week when we go food shopping. It is big, it's durable, and she didn't pay much for it, she said. And another one is, we found this one. I showed you this at my Dollar Tree haul. This bag has been holding up so well. It's big, it's got great handles. So if you are going to give someone a gift, look around, see if you can find these reusable bags. They will last such a long time and they can be reused over and over again. So this is kind of like the gift that keeps giving. Now I am so excited to share with you the roasted potato recipe that will change your life. They are so delicious. They come out crispy on the outside and fluffy and light on the inside, and there really are no words for them because they are that good. This is hands down my favorite potato recipe ever. So let me share this with you. I have a 9x13 pan, which I have 3 tablespoons of butter in. I have preheated my oven to 400 degrees. Now I'm going to take the pan with the butter and put it in the oven and let the butter melt. So we took 4 large potatoes, and Paul is cutting them very carefully into cubes. And what we're going to be doing with these is laying them face down in the pan with our delicious secret ingredient. If you have small potatoes, that would be great, like the little baby ones. Then you could just probably cut them in half, but I don't have those, and we have regular potatoes, so we're using what we have and we're chunking them up into, nice sized cubes like that. I removed the pan from the oven and the butter has melted. This pan is going to be extremely hot. Use caution. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking a really good piece of Parmesan cheese and I am putting it all over the bottom of this pan. And you can use as much or as little as you want, but believe me, the more the better. Please remember the pan is hot that you're working with. So you're going to take it and you're going to put it flesh side down, just like this, all over the buttery cheese. You can actually hear them sizzling. I let them cook for 45 minutes. Now the trick is Don't touch them for 5 minutes. Don't remove them from the pan. Don't do anything. Put the timer on and just let them cool for 5 minutes. They sat for 5 minutes, and as you can see, the cheese got all crispy and crunchy. Listen to this. Oh my goodness. I'm just saying, okay? All right, the cheese will come together and it just forms this amazing, this will be Paul's helping. Look at this crispy coating on these potatoes. They are so good. Now what we serve them with is a dollop of sour cream. The sour cream really enhances the flavors of the Parmesan cheese. So bon appetit. Whew, that was a loaded video. You got a little bit of everything in this one, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up. It helps us so much. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. How's your day going? You know we always love to hear from you, and I answer every single one of your comments personally. So until our next video, we wish you blessings. Thank you so much for being here, and remember we love you. Bye-bye.